So I've just been told I've got to do one little bit extra for you. So I'll have to do as my told. When I'm guided, I will be guided. And that's why I don't tend to do this, because like I said, it's not my full-time job. It's something I will do more of in the future. But right now I have my IT world and I have my writing. So remember the peace card that I pulled, okay? This is really important because the eclipse energies at the moment are absolutely crazy. And there's lots of people talking about all this, so I'm not going to cover this ground. I've got loads of friends who talk about it, loads of lovely people worth listening to. We must all find peace. And if I don't believe that something is real and you want to believe that something is real, that is our prerogative. We're allowed to do that. It does mean that we're probably living on different planets, and trust me, I live on a different planet than most people. And I like that. I like my planet. It's my kind of planet. There are more light workers and more enlightened people around today than ever before in history. If you have been watching and learning and picking things up, it is never too late to start looking at enhancing your level of spirituality and emotional development. Now is a brilliant time to be doing it. This is a massive year. It's very transformative. There's going to be so much change happening, and change is a constant. You know, we have evolved rapidly and we're going to evolve even more rapidly going forward. And I'm not just talking from a technical perspective here. So there are more people like us, and it's going to aggravate people who are not like us. So if you're like me and you're an empath and you see things or feel things or hear things, however the information comes to you, if you just know, if you have a knowing, there's nothing wrong with you. We're all like it. It's where humans are heading. It is our evolution to become higher level functional beings. We should all have these skills. If we taught these things in school, my goodness, the level of the next generation would be phenomenal. What they could do would be phenomenal. They would have skills almost at the level of the hybrids in my series that I write about, you know. And it would just be beautiful to see one day. So we are evolving and we're getting there. So I was asked to pull a card for those of you. There must be a number of you that are listening. So we're all connected. We are all connected to each other. And that's why there's power in prayer, power in meditation and all these sort of things. But obviously some people are like far away from this and they cannot understand it. And they're just on a different planet to us. But this is to those in the collective who have found this video, have come here. And I've been told to pull this for you. So this is a card for all of you out there who resonate with this. You are not broken, okay? Now, these energies that are coming are going to probably make you feel broken. They're going to make your relationships feel broken. People who are no good for you, people who are not on your level, they're going to have to go, okay? You are not broken is going to feel like you're broken, and all the systems are breaking. So it's a really fascinating and interesting card from a lady I know. I've met the lady who did this, the Badassery Oracle. Really lovely set of cards. And I just thank her for these cards, for pulling this one, because this is appropriate for what I've been talking about. So let me read this card to you, because this is cool. Beloved, today you are being asked to free yourself from the bondage created by holding inaccurate ideas about yourself. The truth is, you are amazing exactly as you are. It takes a very brave person to see what most people can't see on this world, okay? Remember that. Ignorance is bliss. Being a highly sensitive, emphatic being in these interesting times can be challenging for sure, and from time to time you might feel overwhelmed with the down-putting messages trolling around you and in your own mind. Trolls. For you speaking your truth because you know what's happening. They'll catch up eventually, probably years later. Remember, beloved, your truth. You are pure potentiality, creativity, wisdom, kindness, inspiring, loving, caring, strong, tender in all the right ways, beautiful, intuitive, and loved beyond imagination. Spend time creating a list of personal attributes about your amazing self. Keep it in your daily sights. Read it often and always anchor in the truth of your being. You are not broken. Okay? And I think that is a beautiful message. You're not broken, and peace. So let us all be in each other's hearts, have each other's backs, not stabbing each other's backs. And remember, this is a really difficult time. So for those of you who do feel a little bit broken, shaky in some ways with this energy, it's very transformative. Just rest a lot. You need to calm down. You need to rest a lot. I'm sleeping so much at the moment. I just have to. And it's going to be fine. There's no need to panic. It's a time to heal. It's a healing time. It's a time where so many things are going to become obvious to people. And do you remember that time when you first started to see things differently? And do you remember how you went through an emotional roller coaster? There's going to be a lot of people going through that as they catch up and as they see the truth and as they see things and as they realise that they've got to stop seeing things in the way that they're being told to see them. So be strong, have faith in yourself, and try and see the bigger picture. Be more loving and kind, because whether people like it or not, we are going to have to change. We are going to have to become kinder to each other. And even people in the public eye, you know, showing that you're concerned about them is not the same as being horrible to them or ruining their privacy. And just on that note, you know, on that, I think it's disgraceful that any PR team would have allowed her or made her come out and make a video like that if I believed it had happened. And nobody needed that. She should have had peace and quiet. You can have other people talk. It's the silence that's problematic. And nobody was demanding her to come and do a talk. And I, for one, not buying into any of this, don't believe anything I'm being told, because I trust in my intuition. I trust in my guides, what I'm shown and what I'm told, not what I am given. As Shakespeare said, the world is but a stage. So for those of you who have been trolled and had really negative comments, just delete them, ignore them. Most of them are bots anyway. I think I only had about 2 or 3 humans say something negative to me, and the rest were bots, you know, AI generated, new accounts on a mission. So I wouldn't worry about them. You're always going to get them. And my favourite saying actually is, I'm sorry that my light aggravates your demons. That's a good one. Because there are people who are just going to be upset with things that you say because they don't want to hear it, they don't want to know it, and they don't want to see it, and yet they can't just scroll by. So if you just do your protection and just ask that only people who resonate with you come to you, then that'll be helpful to you. And just stand in your power, stand in what you believe in. And for those of you who have come out recently talking about this, when you don't normally like me talk about what you connect to and what you see and the visions that you get, well done. Well done, because it is a big step, isn't it, to come out and talk and go live. So massive applaud to you, and keep it going, because it is actually an act of cruelty and tragedy that we are witnessing, and it's very sad and it's horrible to watch. It's horrible to witness. And like I've said for the last few years, ignorance truly is bliss. But unfortunately, some of us just can't be ignorant anymore. So, love to all. I send love and blessings to absolutely everybody. And I hope you've got something out of this. And more than anything, whatever your belief is, remember that saying, just because you're right doesn't mean I'm wrong. Peace. Live and let live. Allow people to have their own voices, and nobody should try to shut anybody else up. I don't shut people up. If I think they're saying things that are not right, I don't expect it back. So let's just be kinder to each other. This is a fantastic year. It's a year of the women and the goddess and everything. So mwah, much love to you all. It's very exciting. And I hope to see some of you in Birmingham at the weekend. Ciao.